These days, Colonel Riad al-Assad is a commander who's lost his army. He emerged as nominal leader of the Free Syrian Army in July 2011, but since then he's been mostly confined to a Turkish refugee camp, fighting a losing battle for control and influence. Now he's visiting Syria, in part to put the record straight. First, about the real extent of Turkey's military help for the opposition.
We had hoped the Turkish government would take a bigger step than they did, especially in providing weapons, arming us, so we could move forward and finish the fight faster.
They sent more weapons to the border, more anti-aircraft weapons to the Turkish border. Is this helping you?
I wish the regime's planes wouldn't keep flying close to the borders, but up till now we haven't seen any serious response from the Turkish side.
Colonel Assad has a loyal team of advisors, but he's an increasingly isolated figure. His absence from Syria has cost him dearly. When I talked to fighters inside Syria, they went, Riad al-Assad, he means nothing to us.
I told you in the beginning we had continuous contact with them. The brigades came and saw me. But in the last period, yes. People were forbidden from even visiting me. Then new councils appeared. People's loyalty changed because of the weapons supplies. We don't communicate with people who are loyal to the other councils, and there is a shortfall in weapons supplies. So if we don't have them, there is nothing to offer.
There are now 3 groups vying for control of the Free Army, all with different international backers. Riad al-Assad's, another, the Revolutionary Military Council headed by General Mustafa Sheikh, and a new group, the Joint Military Command Council. Its figurehead is the controversial Sunni cleric Sheikh Adnan Arur. He's known for his threat to grind Alawite supporters of the regime in a meat mincer and feed them to the dogs. On Mustafa Sheikh, Colonel al-Assad says,
there is no dispute, it's just differences of opinion.
With Sheikh Arur, it's clearly more sensitive. What do you feel about Sheikh Arur coming back into Syria?
I can't answer this question. I just can't.
Al Jazeera understands Colonel Assad is signing an agreement to work with Sheikh Arur. Al Jazeera also asked him about fears among the revolution's backers, particularly the United States, that if they sent more weapons for the Free Syrian Army, they'd fall into the wrong hands.
I talked with America, Europe and the media that they needed to support the leadership of the FSA. If there was no backing for the FSA, which was organising the fighting in Syria, new groups would appear and it would make a big mess inside Syria which we couldn't control. And that's exactly what's happened because of splits in support. Many countries are afraid of these groups and we are as well.
Despite recent opposition gains on the ground, Colonel Riad al-Assad says the world is to blame for the slow pace of the fight against the regime.
The responsibility for this destruction and killing of the Syrian people lies with the international community, especially the ones who claimed that they were helping the Syrian people when they didn't. They will be responsible also for what happens in the future. The mess is because they didn't unify our support. But we can't talk about this. We are just in pain.